going on, everybody? I'm home again. Today, we are going to talk about what to expect when Disney World reopens. Now, keep in mind that I went to Animal Kingdom. I didn't go to Magic Kingdom. So it's probably going to be different. And not only that, when the park reopens on Saturday for Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, it's probably going to be busy. So, let's talk about what to expect when you head to Disney World. Let's begin with the beginning, and that is parking. So, based on what I've seen via YouTube and all the news, it seems like they're not letting people in until maybe 30-45 minutes until the park opens. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because a while back, before park closed, Magic Kingdom would be opened. The parking would be at 7 if it opened at 9. The park opened at 9. So, that is basically what happened. Good for me is that I got there around 7:40, so the parking lot was already opened. But it went really quick. So keep in mind that if it happens, that they might turn you around and wait until the parking lot officially opens, which might be 30 to 45 minutes. Now, after you pass the parking gate, you may wait. You may have to wait 15-20 minutes, depending on what time you get there or what mode of transportation you're getting. For example, if you're going through the bus, Disney bus, you don't have to worry about the parking. But if you are going to be parking, what they do is, from what I saw in Magic Kingdom and what I experienced, is that they spaced out the cars. So basically, if you have one row of cars, or one section of cars, I guess you want to put it, the next one will be skipped, and then the next one, they will fill it up. And then, from what I saw in Animal Kingdom, after they do that, then they refill the other ones because the rest of the guests are already in the park. Just so they're promoting the physical distancing. That right there is already going to be good in itself if they do that. Because obviously, for me, if I'm rushing, I want to just open the door and go. But if I'm not, then I have to wait for someone, and it's a lot. So if I gap it, then we're pretty good. Dose that after parking, you gotta go through screening to get your temperature checked. And also, there's also cast members there. Because one thing is that gator masks are not allowed because a cast member told a guest to go back to the car and get a mask, as the gator mask is not allowed. Keep in mind, you cannot have a gator mask. Now, you go through screening, it's going to be easy peasy with the temperature screening, unless you're bad. They just scan your forehead, boom, you're done. And that's like maybe 3 seconds long, so that's going to be quick. But then, you go to security checkpoint, which is where, in the old days, they check your bag. In Animal Kingdom, I didn't take anything out. I just put everything in the bag, went through a scanner, and boom, I'm done. That was just in and out, and I loved it. Magic Kingdom, I've heard you have to put electronics in a bag. So we're not sure how that's gonna work, but keep in mind that even Epcot and Hollywood Studios, from what I'm told, they're doing the same thing with the automatic screenings. So that is probably the best thing that they have done, and that's going to definitely speed up the entire process. You go through screening, you get to go into to the ticket thingy booth. Basically, to scan your ticket. There's no fingerprint, as mentioned a lot. So they just scanned my Magic Band, which, if you have one, if it's still active, you can use it. If you don't, don't worry about it. But they scan it, you're good to go. And it was just that quick. And one of the best things that they did, I mean, granted, it was that annual pass holder preview. All the lines was accustomed to the pass holders, so it might be different when the public opens. They might go back to the one area is for annual pass holders. Who knows? But keep in mind, no fingerprints either, so it shouldn't be a problem because if you make a reservation and you have tickets, it will automatically be in there and you won't have an issue. So keep that in mind. So let's talk about rides. As you know, I went to, if you saw my video, which I highly recommend checking, I got to do all the rides except for Dinosaur because it broke down. The rides is going to be the 6 feet rule, and they have markings on the ground. And one of the other things is there's plexiglass between lines. So if you're in one line, the one next to you is going to have a plexiglass. So they can eliminate any kind of distancing or sneezing or whatever was to happen. So the 6 feet rule and the markings was really helpful. And not only that, cast members made sure everybody was apart. So you're not too close together. For example, in front of me, there was a group of 6. I just had to wait just a little bit, probably like a minute or two, just so I can go into the line. Next thing, usually you're going to have your own section of in the ride. For example, let's just see, Navi River Journey, the one that I had to mute because YouTube was saying I was copywriting. I got my own boat because I was a single rider, and not only that, you didn't really have that much to. You didn't want to get with another party to eliminate distancing. Okay. Let me think of another example. Flight of Passage, which, by the way, was a 10-minute wait both times. I went on, got off, did my park round, and I went back on. I had one area which was all by myself. That was the best thing. Like, you can't really complain when you're all by yourself. But they do is they separate you between parties. So you're either going to be by yourself, or if there's someone with you, they're farther away. Okay? And then with the water ride, they put it based on parties, and you're spread apart as well. So the big thing is on the rides, you are going to be you're basically going to be your own person, your own party. So if you wanted to ride Splash Mountain, which I don't know yet, I'll be there on 25th. I'll know how Magic Kingdom is. But if you do that, you might get your own boat. Who knows? So that's basically the rides. And that's it. Yeah, that was the rides. Was good. You also get the cast members. They will also clean the rides. So got to see that too. So perfect. Another point. Characters. As you know, characters is the number one thing in the parks. As you know. Magic Kingdom, if you've seen anybody's videos, they have been doing a little mini parade around the park. And to promote physical distancing. Animal Kingdom, you have, I would say a parade, but not really as spectacle as Magic Kingdom. But you have the characters in a boat, and they're in that boat, just going around the park, waving at guests. I was able to see Chip and Dale. Let's see, Goofy. Donald Duck, Daisy, and Scrooge McDuck. That was pretty good. But besides that, I mean, the characters is gonna be interesting. It just really depends on the park you go to. Magic Kingdom, you probably will be getting more people, more characters than Animal Kingdom. But if you do something like that, you know, if you go to Animal Kingdom, just know that they'll just be in the water, you know, going across the park. So you don't have to worry about it. Final thing is dining. If you're doing a quick service, you have to mobile order. A lot of guests learn that the hard way. But you have to mobile order ahead of time. So, for example, when I went to forgot the place, but where they got the burger, where you saw my video, if you saw it, where I was eating. Once again, if you haven't seen it, check it out. But you have to set up a time to go. So let's say when you scroll to order, it's gonna say order between 12 and 12:30, okay, p.m. If it's 11:45, you cannot hit the order button. You can select the food, but you cannot hit the order button. It's basically you saying you save it, the order, and then when it hits 12 o'clock, you're allowed to make an order. When you click order, you just have to wait your turn when they say your food is ready. So you actually have to wait outside or wherever the place is. So when their order is called, you can go in and pick it up. Once again, just so they can practice physical distancing. Also, the seats. They are spread apart to make sure you are not together with anybody else. And then if you're going to order a non-alcoholic beverage, sodas, water, coffee, tea, you give the cup to the cast member and they will fill it up for you. And that's basically dining. I haven't done the actual restaurant dining yet, but I did do the quick service. And that's about it with the quick service. It's basic. Just make sure you order at a certain time, and then when you're there, click order and wait. The last thing, which is basically everything, is the fact that you do have to wear masks. I mean, that's the biggie. This is gonna be a quick clip on that. Is you have to wear masks. Disney did really well, a lot better than Busch Gardens, enforcing the mask rule. Someone was not asked a question about dining, had their nose opened, the cast told them to cover it up. So they are doing a lot better than Busch Gardens in regards of enforcing the mask rule. And that's what I'm telling you right now, is that you have to wear a mask. There are relaxation stations, so you should be fine. If not, if you don't want to wear a mask, wait until the Florida weather cools down. Simple as that, because you're going to have to wear a mask. That's about it. Disney is going to be reopening July 11th, and July 15th, Hollywood Studios and Epcot will follow suit. So, are you excited? What is your plan? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.